Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my first impressions of Our Precious Conversations. This is by the duo Robico, and this is a Kodansha digital release that I got through a Humble Bundle. I've got the first 5 volumes. This is a series that I have wanted for so long. I would love a physical release of this. I love Robico. I love My Little Monster. It is one of my favorite romance series. And when this was announced originally years ago, I was like, yes, hopefully it'll get a print release and it'll be great. And then it never got a print release. So I do not purchase digital volumes individually. The only digital manga that I own is through Humble Bundles. And so I was like, well, hopefully it'll be a part of a Humble Bundle at one point. And sure enough, here it is. So I own 5 volumes, and I believe there's 7 in total, and that might be all of it, if I'm not mistaken. So, unfortunately, I don't have the last 2, but I don't know. I'll hold out hope that this will get a physical release one day. I don't know. But basically, this is about these 2 characters here. This young man sits at the train station each day, and he's kind of disillusioned. He's never dated anybody. He does have friends, but he doesn't seem to get along with girls very well, and has a lot of really negative opinions about women, actually. And so our main character here has been kind of stalking him for a while. She's from a different class, and she has a crush on him. And so she kind of strikes up a conversation with him one day at the train station, and they get into this like witty banter about whatever topic, and he leaves the interaction being like, why is she talking to me? What is her problem? And she leaves the interaction being like, oh, he's a lot different than I had made him up in my mind to be. And so, but they both kind of like have this feeling of, maybe I want to talk to this person again. And so it's just seems to be kind of an almost episodic series about these 2 and the conversations that they have together, and how their relationship is going to grow from just sitting at the train station together to, potentially speaking to each other at school, or maybe in the future, actually going outside of school to meet up about things. So it's kind of fun. It's very interesting because you have these 2 characters in this very, very specific situation where they're interacting, but they both have outside, friend groups and all these things that, you slowly learn about as the series progresses. Now, I've only read the first volume, but I have a good idea where this is kind of going. It's not rocket science. It's a pretty simple premise and a pretty simple series, but I really enjoy Robico's art. I really enjoy their characters, and they really do kind of zany personalities well. And yeah, it's just one that I'm really excited about. So I have 4 more volumes to read, and I'm pretty stoked about it. The art is gorgeous. I really, really enjoy this art style and these character designs. So that's, not surprising to me that I enjoy this. I have put this series on a pretty high pedestal because I've wanted it so long. But some pretty good, just kind of train station artwork, as well as just trying to find a good character design. But yeah, it's a bit comedic. Oh, here's like a chapter starting page. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Also, a bit ridiculous in their overreactions to things. I will say that his opinion of women and his consistent kind of misogynistic opinions and attitudes are a little grating. But I'm hoping that in him being friends with her and having more conversations with her, that they're going to be able to find a bit of a middle ground with that. But we'll see. All in all, I would really still like a physical release of this. and I'm looking forward to the next 4 volumes that I have to read of it. So if you've read Our Precious Conversations, I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you've read any other Robico works, I would like to hear your thoughts on those as well. I have a ridiculously long video about My Little Monster on my channel that I filmed years ago, so you're welcome to go check that out if you'd like. But yeah, thank you for watching.